So you've probably seen the how-to videos with the perfect walkthrough, and especially the now is the time to buy videos. But here's what no one tells you. Buying your first home here in Florida is it not only emotionally draining, financially exhausting, but it's also really easy to mess up if you don't have someone there to guide you. That's why I'm here. Not just to give you tips and tricks along the way, but to walk through it with you. Hey, I'm Amber, and this is Keys Please, the real estate channel that your landlord doesn't want you watching. I help first-time homebuyers here in Manatee and Sarasota County, Florida, and especially those with tough timelines and tough budgets and really just don't even know where to begin. I've seen what happens when buyers try to go at it alone, and that's why I built this space so that you don't have to. So let's talk about some things that no one really ever prepares you for. Buying doesn't start with Zillow. It starts with your money. And I mean every uncomfortable aspect about it. And what are you making? What are you spending? What do you owe in debt? I mean everything from Starbucks to Amazon, rent, gas, and all the little things in between. When's the last time you've actually looked at how much you spend on all of your subscriptions? You might be pretty surprised. But no one ever tells you this. Not until you're already deep into the process and already feeling way overwhelmed. You're constantly going to wonder if you're too broke to buy. You're going to see a house listed for $300,000 and wonder how the heck anybody can ever afford that. And your lender, at least most of them, they're not going to give you many answers. They're just going to say, yes, no, here's your max number. But that max number, that doesn't really mean you can afford it. It just means that that's what the bank is willing to lend you. And there is a big difference. You're gonna feel like you're doing it wrong. You see everyone else doing it and they make it look so easy. But you don't see all the credit score issues, the failed contracts, the market fear, family pressure, and decision fatigue. I mean, you're going to go through it. And if no one is guiding you, then that pressure can really make you freeze up, or worse, you're just going to give up altogether. And no one really talks about the emotional side of buying. You have the self-doubt, the panic spiral, the fear of needing to get it right the first time. I mean, this isn't just a big purchase. It is a life shift. And if you're doing it with a tight budget and no one there to help you, it can really feel like you can make one wrong move and just throw away your whole future. So yeah, no one tells you about this part, but this is where it all begins. Because the real beginning is in the prep work, and that happens way before the house hunt. Now, here's what I wish people understood, because it would make all the headaches and the heartaches so much less, especially for first-time home buyers here in Florida. It's not about being ready. It's about being prepared. Everyone will always say, I'm going to wait until I'm ready. But let's be honest here. No one is ever 100% ready to buy a home. But if you know your numbers, your boundaries, and what things you might be willing to shift on if the time comes, then you're prepared. Ready is a feeling, but being prepared is a strategy. You can absolutely buy with a tight budget, but you need a plan. And that plan, it starts with your real numbers, not just guesses. How much are you spending on rent right now? How much do you spend on food, gas, all of your extras? Knowing where your money is going will teach you how to redirect it into purchasing your home. without feeling overwhelmed. Your budget needs to be planned for more than just your monthly mortgage. You're going to need to think about your closing costs, your inspections, your moving expenses, and your insurance. And that's a big one here in Florida. You're also going to want to make sure that you have some breathing room for when you move in so that you're not feeling housebroke as soon as you get your keys. And if you're not sure where to begin, that's okay. That's what I made the budget tracker for. I made a custom Google Doc sheet that you can enter in the cells on how much income you have, how much you're spending in different areas, what your goal is, and it will tell you if you're close to your goal or if you're not quite hitting the mark so that you can kind of adjust and make the changes to make sure that you can get there. I did a video where I talked about this sheet in pretty good detail and how to use it, and I'll link that to this video. And that way, when you're ready to make the jump, you know how you can take action and take your first step. I know how overwhelming this can be. And if you're here watching this, that already means you're taking it seriously. You don't need to have it all figured out. It's all about taking one step at a time. And if you would like to talk one-on-one about your next steps, there is a Calendly link in the description below here, and there's always in my bio. Feel free to schedule a call at any time. And if you're still figuring it out and testing out the waters, that's okay too. Just hit subscribe, and whenever you're ready, I'll be right here. We're building this together, one smart step at a time.